Hello, Uzi. Poppy, where were you? I missed this music. How have you been? I've been alright. So for the past week, 10 days. So for the past, no. So last week, I was dog sitting for my mum. And then she got back early Tuesday morning. She got back around like 3 or 4 a.m. right on Tuesday. And then this week is the first week of the 2-day stream schedule, which is why I haven't streamed in like 10 days. I was tempted because I stayed here at my dad's Tuesday. I was tempted to stream on Tuesday, but then I was like, no, 2-day stream schedule, we're sticking with that. I'm just gonna chill out on Tuesday. So yeah, I was tempted to stream Tuesday and yesterday, but then I was like, no, I am not gonna stream. I'm just gonna chill out, play some games. I also one of my friends, my dear friend Ollie, bought me House Flipper, which has been on my Steam wishlist for like ever. So I played that on Tuesday and last night as well. By the way, what's your playlist? It's on Spotify. It's by Stream Beats. It's the Stream Beats Lo-Fi playlist. It's like officially affiliated, not officially affiliated, but like I think it is like a kind of officially affiliated with Twitch, because on like in the Twitch's creator dashboard, there's like a part of the dashboard where you can just like download a bunch of streaming tools, so like OBS, or like it will send you to like their websites, send you to like the streaming tools websites like OBS, Streamlabs, and it has a link to the Stream Beats playlist on there. So yeah, this is by Stream Beats and it's the lo-fi playlist, and the song that I was using for the starting soon screen was Shivers by Netdrum. I've been using that song for so long. It feels like it's been so long, but I think it's only been about a year and a half. I was using it all last year, I think. So it's been about 2 years-ish since I started using Shivers. Two years, I think. So yeah. Anyways, how have you guys been? It's been a while. I started back at uni last Tuesday, and it's been slightly eventful. I think I did mention before I took like a little bit of a break that my uni has had some timetabling issues. So yeah, I will get very much into that in a second. The thing is, I cannot remember exactly what I've told stream and what I've told my friends. So if I miss out any important details, just let me know. I've been bored. Thank you very much. Well, you've got me now. So hopefully you won't be as bored. But yeah, I've been having... Uni has been a slightly bit of a nightmare. Like, do I enjoy it? Yeah, but it's still like... The first 2 weeks are always kind of like... The first like 2 or 3 weeks, or like the first month usually, is usually kind of like... I find to be like the worst month. Because it's like, you're still settling in, and it's like, you want to get started on the assignments like straight away. Especially like, once you get into like second year and third year. Maybe not necessarily first year, but like, especially like second year and third year. You just want to get into the assignments and like start them pretty much straight away. But like, at that point, it's still like introducing yourself, get introduced to the modules and stuff. And so it's like, you can't really get started on it. I say this, I have started one of the assignments already, and I've done like 500 words on it, and it's like a 3,000 words. It's like a 3,000 word essay, and it's not due until December? Yeah, I think it's due in December. So yeah, I'm getting ahead of the game, but to be fair, it is dissertation year, so I will have a lot on my plate with that. So yeah, okay, where should I start? Okay, timetables. I feel like I should start with the timetabling issue that has been going on with my uni so far. So basically, I think I mentioned this. I did mention this before I went on the break. But basically, I did mention how my uni was having some types of tabling issues. These timetabling issues have been like university wide. Like, it's not just the psychology department that's been impacted. It was like everyone's been impacted, which is so fucking stupid. Like, I want to punch whoever. I want to like kind of punch whoever. I want to talk to whoever was signing out timetables, because it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, what the fuck are you doing? And if it's like issues that have been university wide, then like, what the fuck are you doing? Because you said punch. Okay, yes, I kind of do want to punch someone. Not really, but also kind of. Because don't change it. I do kind of, because it's been so annoying to sort out. Because I didn't mention about my module. I think I mentioned about my modules that overlap. So basically, this semester I have 2 optional modules and then my dissertation module. Stick to your words. The 2 optional modules overlapped by like half an hour. And then literally, which is so stupid. Which is so stupid because we only had 3 optional modules to choose from for our second year. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What the actual fuck are you doing? Like, getting this shit wrong when we only have 3 optional modules to choose from, and 2 of them overlap. Like, that's just stupid, right? So I tried to email my program lead, being like, hey, this shit needs to be sorted. And she literally replied straight away, being like, hey, I'm gonna sort it. And then like 2 hours later, she was like, hey, I had a meeting with the tutors, we're gonna move it to the afternoon. My only issue with it being moved to the afternoon is that basically, originally it said on my timetable that the module that got moved was an hour and a half, and then when it got moved, it changed from an hour and a half to 3 hours. So I'm in uni pretty much full working day, which is like, I kind of hate that. And I'm always so exhausted on Tuesdays. But you know what? I'd rather work a full day. I'd rather be in uni like a full day than have sessions overlap. So yeah. Speaking of the session that got moved, so the session that got moved was social and cognitive neuroscience, right? So I'm gonna explain something real quick. I think I've explained this before, but it is kind of relevant. So basically, at my uni, and like pretty much every single uni in the UK, there's a large amount of unis. There's like multiple psychology degrees, right? At my uni, there's general / straight psychology, which is the one I'm on, which is the one I'm doing. There's forensic psychology, and then there's cognitive and neuroscience psychology. There's the cog and neuroscience guys. For the cog and neuroscience people, the social and cognitive neuroscience class, the module, is mandatory for them, but for me, it's an option. I can choose whether or not to take it, right? So yeah. And I think in this class, it's about 3 of us that are on that are doing the general, if you could call them people. Yeah, there's about 3 of us that are on the general psychology degree, and then the rest of them, like the other like 10 or 12, I think there's about like, I think there's like 15 of us all together in the class. But yeah, the rest of them on the cog and neuroscience degree. So yeah, So basically, and we all have our different program leads. We have like, and then each degree has their own program lead, and then there's like a head of psychology who oversees like all of the psychology degrees, right? So my program lead emailed me about like the start of like about a month ago, like end of August, start of September. I think it was. I don't remember, but it doesn't really matter when she emailed me. But she emailed me like about a month ago, like a month or two ago, being like, hey, yeah, it was a month ago. It was a month ago because she emailed me while I was on holiday. So yeah, it was about a month ago. She emailed me saying, hey Poppy, here are your optional modules for this year. These are the modules that are running for this year. Because there's some modules that weren't running this year for whatever reason. But she was basically like, here are your optional modules for this year. Fill out this form and then send it back to me. I was like, cool, and I did it same day, right? But the thing is, for the cognitive neuroscience people, their program lead has just been messing them about. Like, so this is just from what I've heard from the cognitive neuroscience people. But basically, from what I've heard, he has not given them that optional modules. He did not give them the optional modules. Which is like, they only had like one optional module. They could only choose one optional module for semester 1 and then one for semester 2. Because we have like 2 other modules, dissertation and another module running in semester 2, and then for semester 1 for like I said, for the cognitive neuroscience people, the social and cognitive neuroscience module mandatory for them, so they only could choose one optional module. But the thing is, they had not been, by the time it got to last week, okay, the first week of teaching, they had not been given the optional modules. They had not been given like the form to fill out, when, you know, the other pathways had been given the form to fill out, and, you know, the optional modules were already on their timetable, right? And it's like, okay, who gives a shit if you miss like the first week of teaching, right? That's just intros to the module, right? The first week is usually not too important it's not really that important for your degree as a whole, you know. It's just usually introduction to the module, introduction to your assignment, whatever. So yeah, but the thing is, it took like a few weeks for them to put the optional modules on my timetable. It took like 2 weeks. So it's like, even if they had gotten the form last week after they complained about it, or like this week, it would still be like another 2 weeks of like missed content and, you know, missed help and stuff, until they got their timetables right, which is stupid. That, you know, until they got the timetables correct. And thing is, whenever they'd emailed their program lead being like, hey, when can we get our optional modules sorted, everyone else in all the other degrees have sorted the optional modules except for us, he's just been like, oh, I don't know, which is stupid, because he should know, because it was my program lead that emailed me about the optional modules. So, you know, him being the program lead for the cognitive psychology degree, he should know, right? He should have already sent out the forms by the time they were emailing, but he was just like, I don't know. And at that point, a bunch of the people on that degree had to email around, and eventually brought in another lecturer, asking, hey, this guy, I was about to say his name then, but hey, the program lead is not telling us anything about the optional modules. Do you know anything? And from what I heard, the other lecturer was like, I'll talk to him. When she talked to him, he was just like, I don't know. And then when they were complaining last week in our module, to different lecturer, the lecturer that's teaching us for that module, the lecturer was like, okay, I'll go talk to him. So yeah. I don't know what else. I don't know. That's all I know. That's all I know about what's happening. That's all I know is that the lecturer for the module for the neuroscience module was like I'll go talk to him. That's all I know. I assume that it's like being sorted. Because at this point they've had to bring in 2 other lecturers just to get it drilled into program lead's brain, like, hey, teaching has already started. They need their optional modules and be able to apply for their optional modules, So yeah, which is stupid. It's just so annoying. I'm annoyed for them as well that this program lead has just done fuck all. So yeah. I assume, I don't remember if I've seen anyone else in my other optional module, because I tend to sit towards the front. I sit at the front, so I don't remember if any of the other people were in my other optional module this week. But I assume it's being sorted. If not, I'll hear a whole lot of more complaining, which is like fair fucking enough, because he's not doing shit, and it's like towards the end of the second week of teaching. So yeah, I'm pissed for them because, like I said, even though I'm on a different degree to them, I'm on a different pathway to them. It's like I got the optional modules over a month ago at this point, start September, and it took 2 weeks. It took about 2 weeks for me to get my timetable, and then I needed to email my program lead being like, hey, timetable's wrong, these 2 overlap. And then it took another it only took her to about 2 hours to talk to the other lecturers and then email timetables being like, hey, sort out these overlapping modules. But then it took another 2 weeks, another week or two. Another took 2 weeks, literally up until the week before, 2 weeks ago, up until the week before we started, for my timetable to be sorted. So yeah, and now I'm having even more timetable issues because I have another module that's every other Thursday, because this is one of the modules that runs that technically runs year round. So yeah, even though I don't know, from what I saw on the this module, I guess it technically doesn't start until next semester, from what I've heard, but we're having classes now on it. I don't know the reason why, but this is one of the modules that runs year round, but luckily our assignment for it isn't due until May, so we have time. I can put that off for a while I get started on my dissertation and my other assignments, and my 3 other assignments that I've got to do before before next semester. So yeah, but basically I have I have this one module that's every other Thursday, and then I also have my dissertation module that's Thursday mornings, right? And we have a lecture for dissertation. We have a lecture for dissertation next week, but we've been split into 3 groups across 2 on the Thursday and then 1 on the Friday, right? But the thing is, the group that I've been put into clashes with my other module that I have next week. So yeah, I've been keep putting off like emailing like the module lead, or like the main person to contact about scheduling issues. I've been putting off like emailing her, being like, hey, this conflicts with this module. And the thing is, it's only next week where we've been like split into 3 groups across the Thursday and the Friday, right? It's only next week, right? So yeah. But yeah, it's only so I'm not gonna email the pro. I lost my brain cells for a second there. But I'm not gonna email the module lead for the other module just to get it to change it for one, just change the time for 1 week when it's only for next week where we've been split into 3 groups for the dissertation module. So yeah, I've been just putting off emailing the module lead for the dissertation module. I think she's module lead, or like she's the main person to contact for stuff on the dissertation, right? Other than, you know, your dissertation supervisor. But for me, module lead and my dissertation supervisor are the same fucking person. So I just go to her. Right. So basically, I've been putting off emailing her. I've known since like the start of this week. No, I've known for weeks actually, but I've been putting off emailing her for a while. Because I remember mentioning it before I went on the break. Also, I think I'm starting to get a cold, and my throat feels like fucking hell. Like, it just gets so dry so quickly. So yeah. Hi Lainey, hello. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just ranting about uni because there's been so much shit that's been going on. But otherwise, I'm doing good. How are you? Basically, you can't sit in the middle of a yap. I'm complaining about timetables at my uni because shit has been going down. They have fucked up timetables for this year. But basically, you caught me in the middle of a rant. You caught me in the middle of a rant. Basically, I have one module that's like every other Thursday, and then I have my dissertation module, and only for next week we've been split into 3. We've been split into 3 groups, and the group that I've been put into overlaps with the other module, but I'm not gonna. So, and yeah, I've been putting off emailing the module lead and my supervisor and my dissertation supervisor, because for me, they're the same person for me. So yeah, so good. I'm doing good. Having some coffee. Rant away. I will do. I love good rant. But yeah, I've been putting off emailing module lead for like so long, especially for like this week. And I found out yesterday that she's ill, and so we had to be in another dissertation supervisor's group just for this week. And she literally told us, like, what did she tell us now? Oh yeah, she told us basically if this other supervisor was like, hey, if you want to know anything about the dissertation or anything, email her instead of your normal supervisor, because she's off ill. So yeah, and like basically she told us, hey, email me. She just told us like towards the end of the session, hey, email me with like ideas you have for your dissertation. And everyone in this other supervisors group, CC in your normal supervisor. So that's what I did. I emailed the temporary supervisor for this week, and then my normal supervisor. I CC'd in my normal supervisor. I did literally my normal supervisor just gave in had like an automated email being like, hey, I'm off ill this week. if you need anything for this module and the dissertation module, email temp supervisor. If you have anything to do with this research methods module that I did in first year, then email this person, right? So yeah, I'll have to email temp supervisor, who I love, by the way. Love her. She's great. She's just great, right? But I'll probably have to email temp supervisor tomorrow, and I'll CC in my normal supervisor, being like, hey, this conflicts with this. Can I be put into either the morning group or the Friday group? So yeah. I think my supervisor did say last week, actually, before she went off ill even, not we, she, but before she went off ill, basically she said that there had been a few people from one of the other psychology degrees like email her saying that this group conflicted with her. So hopefully I can get into the Friday group, like switch with someone from there's also another degree that I forgot to mention, which is like the counselling pathway, which is like for the people who want to be like therapists and shit, and that conflicts with, and the dissertation module, the dissertation group conflicts with them. So hopefully I can just switch with one of them. So yeah, hopefully I can easily go into another group. If not, that will be an issue, because the group I'm in and my other module conflicts like by an hour. So it's literally like I'll experience like the first half an hour of the first session and then have to leave to go to my other session, or experience the whole of the first session and then only experience the half an hour of the second session. So yeah, and the thing is I really don't want to miss either of them, because like I said, my module is only every other week, and it's like even though it's only every other week and my assignment's not due until May, right? It's literally due after my dissertation is due. Like, it's like the last thing I need to submit. I mean, I don't know about my optional module next semester. I don't know about that. But like this assignment for this module due after May, due in May even. So what was I saying? But I still don't want to miss a session, just in case it's like something that's like really important. I can't really miss about like further explanation. So yeah, and so it's like I also don't want to fuck up my attendance as well, because it's like at my uni we're expected to be there, like we are expected to have like minimum 80% attendance. So I don't want to fuck up my attendance for something that's like not my fault. So yeah, that's pissing me off. I was gonna say something else, but I swear I don't remember. So yeah, I need a drink. Jesus. Like I said, my throat just feels kind of dry. Usually whenever I have like colds and stuff, it's usually just like my nose gets like really uncomfortably stuffed, and then it's like my throat is like kind of dry. But other than that, I'm like fine. So yeah, luckily I'm not in work this week and I'm not in uni tomorrow. So yeah, I don't really have to see people other than like my family. So yeah, what else? What else can I yap about? What else can I yap about? Oh yeah, we have a poster presentation for one of my modules, and I so want to start it. But the thing is, we have not been told how to format it, and we have not been told what program to do it in. So I'm just like here, slightly stressing out, and it's like I could just email my lecturer or just ask him next week. But I've literally looked through the assignment brief. I literally looked through the module guide. Does not say anything. So I have a feeling that he does not give a shit. So yeah. The thing is, I do love presentations. I do well in presentations. But previously, my other 2 presentations I did were PowerPoint presentations. So we had to do them in PowerPoint. And there was usually like we were shown like example ones. To be fair, we haven't given one example poster on our uni site. But doesn't really help me in terms of like formatting it, and then like I also like the dimensions of the poster. Like, what dimensions do you want it to be in? Cause I don't know if it's like, because it doesn't specify in the assignment brief, so I don't know if it's just like, oh, he doesn't give a shit, or if he's just gonna tell us like in one of the lectures, like, hey, I want you to do it in like 1080 by like 1620 or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. I just want advice on the formatting and what we're doing it, what we do it in, and then that'll be all good. Then we'll be all good, because I don't want to start it because the thing is, it's during like, this is like the first assignment that's due this semester, right? It's during a month. I could so easily like start, because the thing is, we can do it on either just a topic, or we can do it on one research article, and I want to do it on like I kind of want to do it on like one research article and then bring in other research articles to like critique that main article, right? So I don't want to like get the formatting wrong and then be marked down for it, you know, when there's no like guidance on how to do it, because the only guidance that we have is for like how to format stuff is like for written assignments. And to be fair, we weren't given like formatting rules for the PowerPoints like when we did those, but we're shown a lot of examples on like different PowerPoints and stuff that like other students have got done. So like I did have a general idea on like how to format and stuff. But like for the poster, like I had no idea what to do. So yeah, I have no idea. So yeah, to be fair, it's only second week. I think probably on Tuesday I might talk to some other people in my class being like, hey, do you know what you're gonna do for this poster? Or like maybe in like a week or 2 I'll be like, hey, do you know what you're doing for this poster? Because I mean, I do have a general idea on what I want to do it on, because we have to do it on like a topic in the class, right? And I have an idea like that we have to do it on like a topic shown in class, right? And I have an idea. But yeah, it's just like I want more advice on how to format it. Like, even if he just give us like more examples, like a folder of like past student examples, then I'll be fine with that. I would be fine with that. I just need more guidance on how to format it and like how to do it. I'll probably, if he doesn't say, hey, you specifically have to use PowerPoint or like Photoshop or whatever, I might just do it in Canva, because it's like, I use Canva for my thumbnails for YouTube. So it's like, it's the, except for like the few thumbnails I've done that I've like done in like iBest Paint. But like for most of my thumbnails, I've done them in Canva, right? So I'm most used to doing shit in Canva. So I might just use Canva if he doesn't like say, hey, I have to use it. I have to do it in like Photoshop or whatever. So yeah. I have been tempted to use Photoshop, because I did log into my Adobe account because my uni pays for like Adobe software, and because I did check like a few months ago, hey, I did check like whether like how much Adobe software my uni pays for, because of course with Adobe, if you only pay for certain, you can only pay for like, if you pay for certain subscriptions with Adobe, you can only get certain software, right? And I was tempted to check if they had, what is it? It's Adobe Acrobat. It's like the editing software that Adobe has. I was tempted to see if we had the Adobe editing software, because a few months ago, I was so done with CapCut. Like, I am, even though I still do edit in CapCut, but I'll explain. Basically, a few months ago, I was edited down some of my videos to be made into shorts, right? Some of them for the second channel, for the second YouTube, right? Thing is, a few months ago, for like a month, CapCut was like, hey, you can only have 6 exports a week. 6! And it's like, oh, I used all of those on like one video, turning them into like 6 shorts, which is stupid, because I had like 3 other videos that I needed to cut down, and also however fucking many videos I had to do for the second channel. So I had so many videos for like a while. I had so many videos just like in my videos folder on my computer. I had so many because I needed to edit them, but CapCut was like, you can only have 6 exports a week. And I had heard that they had started limiting exports like a while ago, probably like sometime last year. But because I hadn't gotten that feature for a while, up until like a few months ago, I was like, oh, maybe CapCut isn't limiting exports over here due to like some like weird rule that we still have left over from when we were still in the EU, or maybe some other like weird random like UK law or whatever. But no, they just brought in for like a month, like 3 months ago. Excuse me. But yeah, and then after that, like a month, they were like, you know what, no, you can export however fucking much you want, and gave us our exports back, which is like fucking great, like thank you, but also what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Why? You know, why limit exports, and then why have exports be unlimited at first and then limit them and then have them unlimited again? I mean, they probably were limited to start with, like, but it's just like because there's probably some weird limit, like it's probably some weird limit due to like programming issues, like some weird high amount, but I wasn't ever like exporting that many videos to where I reached that like insanely high number, and then they brought it down to like 6 a week, but then left it basically unlimited again. I don't know, but like, let me keep the unlimited, please. One thing I'm also annoyed at with CapCut is like the AI features, because I hate the AI features. But that's happening with the generative AI features. I am not a big fan of generative AI, but we've already gone on that rant ages ago, like a few weeks ago. So yeah, I'm not I don't want to bring up that rant again. But yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of generative AI at all. And I don't know why it's in editing software at all. So yeah. And then also something I'm pissed off, not necessarily with like the desktop version of PC, well kind of with the desktop version of CapCut, but kind of more so with just CapCut as a whole, and like specifically the mobile version of CapCut. Because basically I edit all my TikToks, except for like one I did like the other week for when I was editing when I was like touring around my Stardew Valley house in my solo world like a few weeks ago. I edited that bit out, and that was only like a minute and a half, so I was like, I might as well post it on TikTok as well. So yeah. But yeah, I edit most of my TikTok edits on my phone or on my iPad, right? And I edit all of my long form stuff on my computer, right? And it's so fucking annoying, because they have made like the majority of the features pro. Like most of the effects are pro. Pro is their subscription. Pro is their monthly subscription, right? They have most of their effects. Most of their effects are pro. Most of their fonts are pro. Like a lot of their stickers are pro. I've been using a lot of stickers lately on the edits, in like a few edits. What else have I been posting? What else have I been using? They have like a few other things. They have like a lot of other things that are pro as well. But mainly for me, fonts and stickers and effects are pro. There's probably a few other things as well. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they made like keyframing a pro thing. I don't even know what keyframing is. And like at this point, I've been editing for like what, 4 years. I refuse to learn. I refuse to fucking learn. Like, I feel like my editing style has been like pretty solid for like the past year, and I intend to keep it that way. Like, I do not intend to learn keyframing at all. That's one thing I refuse to learn when it comes to editing, like keyframing. I don't even know what keyframes are. I'm an idiot. I've been doing this shit for 4 years and I don't know what keyframes are. I don't know what keyframing is. I don't even know if that's what the actual thing is called, but I have no intention to learn it. I refuse. My edits are fine. My edits are pretty good. Like, my edits like do decently well. Ish. I've been stuck in 200 to 300 views for like the past like 3 or 4 years. But like there's some videos that get like 700 views. Is it called keyframing? Is it called keyframing? Keyframing. In animation and filmmaking, a keyframe is a drawing call shot that defines the starting and ending points of a smooth transition. These are called frames because their position in time is in frames on a strip of film or on a digital video timeline. Yeah, I refuse to learn keyframing. I just refuse. Excuse me? My whiteboard fell off my wall. Can you not, please? Okay, I have to put my fucking mic right back on my wall. What the fuck, man? I mean, I get it. You're held up by fucking blue tack, but like, can you just not? This is not an appropriate time to be fucking falling down. Don't be London Bridge over it. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? Jesus. But yeah, I refuse to learn keyframing, like, at all, because I just don't wanna. I just don't wanna at all. So yeah. Okay, hopefully stay up, please. Like, bro, stay up, please. Like, bro, stay up. I cannot deal with you. And my magnets are now on the floor, and my pen. Where the fuck is my pen? Like, granted, that pen does not work anymore, but like, it has a fucking rubber on it, fucking eraser on it, like that. Like, I need, because otherwise I'm gonna have to use my fingers, and I don't want my fingers to go smushed up. Where the fuck is my fucking other magnet? What the fuck? Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is my... Ah! Crush it out, guys. Crush it out. What the fuck? Where the fuck is my shit? Where the fuck is the rest of my shit? I swear to God, if like one of my magnets went into my slippers. Nope. Where the fuck did they go? What the fuck? They go under my chair? No. What the actual fuck, guys? What the actual fuck? Where the fuck did he go? Crap. I have no idea where they've gone. I have no idea where they've gone, and honestly, I can't be arsed looking for them. I can't be arsed, honestly. Like, bro, I can't be fucked. Are they under my... What is under there? Doesn't look like it. Not under there. They just fucking disappeared into the fucking ether. Are they in the bucket? My pen's in the bucket. Basically, I have a bucket of just like random tools and screws and stuff. I don't know why. I just do. Ew. I have an old ass chocolate coin in there. Why? How has that been in there? Literally all this is just like screws and tools and shit. I'm confused. Okay, I still have one magnet that's missing, but I at least found my pen. So, yeah. Wow, so what else do I have to rant about? What else do I have to rant about? Not a lot. Not a lot. Not gonna lie, I was tempted to do a Rusty Lake game today. I think I mentioned this earlier. I was tempted to do a Rusty Lake game today, but then I was like, no, today is just gonna be like a catch up stream because I've not been live for like over a week. So this is just gonna be a catch up week for uni. Yeah, this is gonna be a catch up week for uni. And just chill out. Cause from what I looked up, I have 4 more Rusty Lake games to play. Let me go on my Steam. I still have Steam open. I have Hotel, Roots, Paradise, and the White Door to play. The White Door and I think Hotel are like 2.5 hours, 3 hours long. Roots and Paradise are like 3 to 4 hours long. So I was like, okay, these are like 2 to 4 hours long, right? I don't want to be. I was like today. I was like, I don't really want to be streaming up until like 11:30, 12:30. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just chill out for today, have a little catch up, and yeah, And yeah, actually, you know what game? Did I say earlier that I've been playing a bit of House Flipper? I've been loving House Flipper. I love House Flipper. How long have I gotten for House Flipper? Okay, I have 4.7 hours, so I've played a bit, but yeah, I really enjoy House Flipper. It's just getting to a point now where it's like each house is taking me like 20 minutes to like an hour to do. So yeah, there are some things I do hate to do in the game though. Painting. Not big on painting. Tiling walls though. Tiling floors, easy. Tiling the walls, pain in my ass. Pain in my fucking ass, I tell you that. Cause they only put down like 15 tiles when you buy them. And they only started 5 minutes, by the way. They only put down like 15 tiles when you buy them. And I always have to buy more when I'm only like tiling like 2 walls and I'm painting the other 2. And like destroying walls. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the wall stuff. Like destroying walls, painting walls is okay now that I've gotten like a few of the upgrades. Tiling walls, bit of a pain in the ass, I tell you that. But yeah, everything else I love. Except there's a few Christmas levels I've been playing through. I know it's only October, but still. There's the one Christmas level where you have to, it's like Stone Age shit. I don't remember which one it's called. But you have to shovel up snow, and that's a pain in my ass. That's just a pain. That's a pain. And also you have to, in some levels you have to hoover up cockroaches, which is like, it's not that bad to do. It's just gross. I'm not a fan of cockroaches. Not a fan of cockroaches. It's just gross to do. But everything else I love. Everything else about House Flipper I love. So yeah. So yeah. I need a big drink then. You know what, chat? Should we play some Contexto? Yeah, I think we should play some Contexto on stream. I think we should do that. Let me just get it up. Log in. Play. Here we go. Let me get up that window capture really quickly. There we go. Here it is. Here is Contexto on stream. Okay, let me just, I want to size it. I want to make sure it's sized correctly. Doing like this shit with the web browsers it's just such a pain in my ass. Yeah, let's play some Contexto on stream because I think I'm done yapping for a while. So yeah, Contexto. So yeah, let me just change the title of the stream, and yeah, next game, and then I need to close that tab there because this is an extension. Okay, Contexto on stream time. So yeah, word. Poppy. Oh, Poppy's close. Red, peony, rainbow. I'm just gonna go with all the colors for now. Let's see. Green and red are the closest. Ooh, purple, lilac, violet, lavender, plants. Maybe it's plant related. Okay, you plant something. This is a plant pot. This is a vase. Stem, petal. One day my name is gonna be the top one. It's gonna be like a xylem, like phloem. Why aren't xylem and phloem? Okay, first of all, why isn't phloem a word? That is a word. That's one of the only words I remember from my A-level biology days, which is like 2.5 years ago. But like, why is xylem a word but not floor? Unless I've spelt it wrong. Unless I've like spelt it wrong. No, that's spelled right. That is spelled right. That is spelled right. I don't know why. I don't know why it's. I don't know why it doesn't accept it when it's spelled right. That is a word. What the fuck? Again. Dry throat up here. Plant, tree, leaf, rose, green, pot, stem, lilac, lavender, purple, red, violet. I might as well, I'm gonna change the stream title again to Contexto with chat. And the ad is starting soon, by the way, chat. The ad is starting soon. Okay. What could the word be? It seems to be flower related. So flower, floral pattern, sapling. What could it be? What are other? Maybe it's types of trees, because tree is closer than flower. It's like maple, oak. But I'm just naming types of wood from Minecraft. Cherry. What other? My brain is not set up for this. What other types of trees? What other types of trees? Like redwood? Just wood. I hate having a cold. What other types of plants, like bush or like fungi? That's fungus, mushroom. What other types of fungi? Oh, truffle. Is that fungi? I mean, it's far down below, so clearly it's not related to anything. It's gonna be like that's not how you spell conquer. Like acorn. It's conquer season, guys. It's conquer. Do you guys call them conquer over in America? Do you guys call them that? And also, I feel like do I want to move my chat box over? Probably not. It's gonna be something like sun, or like sunlight. No, like water. It's gonna be like moss. It was moss. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna start off with what I always feel like I start off with is my name, and then go with the colors of the rainbow: green, blue, purple, lilac, violet, pink, black, brown, white. Okay, rainbow is higher up there, so maybe rain, like bow, or water. Oh, it's water related, so lake, ocean, sea, fish, boat, maybe? Sea, ocean, water, fish, lake, boat, rainbow. Okay, so river. It's gonna be river. River is 138. Okay. Swim, wave. Maybe like island, like sand, beach. Sea, ocean, beach, island, water, fish, sand, lake. Okay. Salt water, like salt water. What's the other type of water? There's salt water and there's... Oh, welcome back from the ad, by the way. There's like fresh water. Fresh water is closer than salt water. Salt water is like the sea and the ocean. But I wonder why lake... Because lake is usually fresh water, isn't it? And maybe it's like waterfall though? Maybe it's like cloud. We did rain though. It's like a water source, like a tap. No. Like sink? No. Okay. We did fish. Maybe it's like shark. Shark, orca, maybe like a whale. Animal. Amphibian. Frog. What else could it be? What else could it be? Yeah, what else could it realistically be? Like sea foam. Maybe if we just started landing off, like rambling off, like different types of fish, like cod, salmon. I don't know where fish go, where fish live. Salmon. There's like a moonfish, isn't there? Oh, like something along those lines. Something along those lines. What else could it be? Sea, ocean, beach, freshwater, saltwater, island, water, fish, shark, sand, lake, jellyfish, whale, waterfall, boat, river. Maybe it's just like stream. You know what you should do? You guys should do. Like and subscribe. Let me see. Like pearl, like crab maybe. Shell? Maybe like surf. You surf the waves, you know, you surfer, surfboard, you sunbathe at the beach, you put umbrellas, like, you know, parasols, yeah, you need a towel after you've just been swimming. Give us a hint. Coral. Oh, like a coral reef. Yeah, got that instantly. I feel like I should have known that. Feels like I should have known that. Okay. What's the... And by the way, if you don't know how Contexto on stream works, you just type in... You could just type in the chat and pretty much any word, and then it'll come up on, you know, my screen. It'll come up on my screen, you know, on the Contexto on stream website extension thing. And yeah, as soon as each round there'll be a word that has the value of 1, and each word has a value. So for example, rain, 3,598. Not close at all. You have to try and guess the number 1 word, and each word that has the value, each word, the closer the value, the closer it is to the number 1 word. So yeah, I don't know if I've explained that right, but yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that I've, you know, explained it right. So yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I've so, oh, buy and sell. Oh shit, maybe like retail stocks. What is it? Is it retail that... No, it's not retail that I'm thinking of in terms of like buying and selling houses. Is it? Like estate agents. I'm not. My brain's not thinking right at the moment. Money. Bank. Oh, money's close. Maybe card. Cash. Bill. Coin. Like a banknote. Money, cash, coin, sell, buy, bill, bank, stock, and card. There's credit, there's debit. Account, like a bank account. You keep money in a safe. Let me think. You can trade stocks, you buy cars. This game requires a lot of thinking that I do not have at the moment, but I still want to play it. Like send and receive. Like a card terminal. Shop. Store. There must be a reason though retail is like our highest orange one though. So yeah. I'm just gonna guess like some random words at the moment. I'm hoping that I'm hoping I get it. So yeah. Money. Like the classic ABBA song. Will it accept ABBA? It accepts some weird words. It does accept ABBA. But you can't accept fucking flow. What the fuck? You can accept ABBA, a proper noun, which Words on Stream doesn't accept, but you can't accept flow, which is an actual word. Like you can accept, not an actual word, it's just a sound people say, just the sound that comes out of people's mouths, right? You can accept a lot of shit. Like this is so many times where it's like, oh, it won't accept, oh my god. But it's so many times where it's like, I've gone on to a new round and Uzi still reacting to the result of the last round, and Uzi will say like, oh my god, or huh, like why does Words on Stream, not Words on Stream, sorry, unnecessary Words on Stream slander. To be fair, Words on Stream gets a lot of slander that I think it deserves, but why is it that it'll accept and huh, but not flow? This is pissing me off. My glasses are also pissing me off, but like that's something for another day. But yeah, why does it accept that but not? Why does it accept that but not flow? What the fuck? Why? Please, why? Like, come on. Jesus. We did Bell, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did already do Bell. Where else could it be? Where could it be? Like shopping spree? I don't know. Hint time. I think it's hint time. Billion. Oh my god, is it gonna be something like million, like 1,000, like 100, like 10 or like trillion. Do I have to type out every single fucking word? It's gonna be every single fucking number even. I love how so many of us. Okay, you can't. Why is 40 so down fucking low? What the fuck? But then 50 is up again. What? That doesn't make sense at all. Why is 60 so down low? Huh? Why are these all orange, huh? That does not make any fucking sense. Oh my god. It's gonna be like billionaire. Or like, why is billionaire so goddamn fucking low? What the fuck? It's gonna be like rich or something. I spelled hungry wrong. Ignore that. Fucking ignore that. Money, billion, million, cash, pay, trillion, coin, 1,000, 50, 20, 100, sell, 10, buy, 50, bill. Is it like notes, like banknotes? Cause they come in 5s, they come in 10s, they come in 100s, they come in 20s, they come in 50s, they come in. Is there 1,000, like 1,000 note? Probably somewhere. Is it gonna be like? It's gonna be a fucking currency. Oh my fucking god! It's fucking dollar. Of course it's fucking dollar. Of course it's a dollar. It takes fucking the American spells. Of course it's a fucking dollar. Anyways. Next round. Type and copy as usual. You know, go with colours. See? Wrong spelling of colour. Hate you guys. Okay, green's up there. Maybe it's like... Okay, let's see. Computer's out there. Okay, maybe computer tower. Motherboard. Keyboard. Monitor. Computer chip. Mouse. Storage. RAM. SSD. ROM. Memory. It's gonna be so fucking simple. I'm just here like listing random like computer science shit. Science. Fun fact. Okay, this is a fun fact that you guys are getting. But basically, the majority of the computer monitors that I've had haven't actually been actual monitors. The majority of the monitors I've had have actually been old TVs. Not like old TVs like CRT TVs or anything like that. Just like old TVs from like the mid 2010s. You know what I mean? Like the TVs that we've had, but like we don't use anymore. We use for monitors for this computer. And it wasn't until it wasn't until I got the computer at my mum's that I got my first actual monitor. Like, which feels crazy that I went so many years of my life without actually having a proper monitor. And it went so long. It was also much longer than that I didn't get a proper monitor for this computer. Because it wasn't until like last year that I got my second monitor, which is an actual monitor. my first monitor is still an old Samsung TV, right? Yeah, that just feels crazy that up until last year, I didn't get a proper actual monitor for this computer, and that all my other monitors for this computer have actually just been old TVs. Crazy. That's a crazy piece of Poppy Nutella, like, law right there. Just saying. And I'm setting out clips because I've got like 2 clips for this stream. So yeah. We still got computer as our highest one. Maybe it's just like machine or something like that. Computer, maybe it's like a VR, it won't accept VR. Virtual, maybe it's like a console. Virtual reality. Okay. Computer, virtual reality. Okay. Computer, virtual reality. Maybe like a tablet, like a phone. Okay. It's gonna accept like Xbox and PlayStation. Let's see. Okay, program is up there, but not code. Maybe it's just like application. So software, hardware. Okay. And I'm just gonna quickly check this. Okay. Okay. Computer, virtual, program, software, application, hardware, and reality. That is our stuff for that's our greens for this stream. Maybe fictional. Okay. Maybe like video. Did I put games? Okay, game is orange. I think we did put games. Maybe like photo, like screenshots. Screen. Is it accept? Why the fuck does it not accept screenshot? Huh? Why does it not accept screenshot? That's like a pretty commonly. I feel like it should accept screenshot. Should it not? Huh? This game confuses me. Computer, virtual, program, software, application, hardware, video, reality. I feel like it is very much pushing me in the way of software though, because application, program, virtual. I feel like it's gone in that direction. So let me think. Would it be like Chrome, browser? Would it be maybe like message, IT, it? You know what series that I've always wanted to watch, but I've never gotten around to it? The IT Crowd. I've been so wanting to watch the IT Crowd for a while, and I've just never gotten around to it. Where can I watch the IT Crowd, actually? I've been so, because I keep, every so often I'll have like clips of it come up onto my TikTok computer. I'll have clips of it come onto my like TikTok For You page, and I'm just like, I would find that funny. Okay, it's on Channel 4, Tubi, Disney Plus, YouTube, Amazon, and Apple TV. I've been so meaning to ask my dad for his Amazon Prime subscription, because But the thing is, does Amazon Prime carry over from Amazon to Amazon Prime Video? I don't know. Does Channel 4 have a app? Cause it doesn't have an app. Cause I always thought that. Oh no, I don't know why, but I thought Channel 4. I don't know why, but I always thought ITVX would be licensed to host Channel 4 like stuff. Channel 4 like programs. But then I realised that's stupid because ITVX is its own channel, just like how, you know, ITV is its own channel, just like Channel 4 is. So why would ITVX host Channel 4 like its competitors? Well, not competitors, because I think, I don't know. I always thought, I don't know why. I always thought Channel 4 and ITVX were always like owned by like similar companies, but they're probably not. I don't know why I always thought that ITVX would host Channel 4's series. I don't know why. But our new highest one is television, so maybe like remote vision TV. Maybe a laptop. What could it be? I'm gonna go switch handheld. Electricity. Box, like the Wi-Fi box. The router. That's what we call it, Wi-Fi box. Router. Okay. So yeah, for some reason we call the router the Wi-Fi box. I think it's the router anyways, because reasons. What other things I can think of? There's and/or gates that are related to like computer science and like computer stuff. So there's and/or gates. Routers. What's the other thing that's like similar to a router but it's not a router? This is gonna kill me now. This is gonna kill me that I can't think of it. But it's modem. The modem. I was thinking of a modem. That's what I was thinking of. Pretty sure it is anyways. What else could it be? Television, computer, TV, virtual program, message. Maybe email or just regular mail. Mailbox. Let's just go with some random words. But it's gonna be something related, like Ethernet, internet. Oh, internet. Maybe it's social, like media app. Internet is 3. Wi-Fi. Network. It was network. Let's go. Let us go. Okay. Next one. Okay. I set my phone off charge. It's like ooh. My name is pretty close. It's in the orange. But not close enough. I want it to be number 1. One day. I want to do a Contexto game where my name is number 1. Okay. Red. Flower. Plant. Let's just go with a bunch of like different words and just hope that one is close. Yeah, I'm just going with random words. So anyways, how's your guys' days been? So far mine's been okay, I guess. I was online for uni this morning, and I didn't have my other module today because, like I said earlier, it's every other week. But yeah, my day's been alright. Just been working on one of my assignments, and yeah, been doing alright. Let's see. Yeah, I am so just typing in just like random, just like typing in random words and hoping that we get somewhere. I don't know. For some reason, it didn't type in retail. Then I don't know. I don't know why. Like I clicked enter, but then it was like, you're not typing in retail. Not doing that. Our highest ones though so far: petal, stem, poppy, and lilac. So I'm going with some other floral and like plant-based words. So yeah, I say this as I type in ghost. That's not how you spell it. Spell spectral. Will it accept Lego? It will accept Lego. So yeah, maybe garden. Okay. Conservation. Whenever I think of conservatories, right, I just think of how like literally every so often, like every 5 to 10 years, my grandparents will literally move into a house, do a bunch of renovations on it, on their last house they did, not the one they currently live in, but the last house, the one that I kind of grew up knowing. It was oh, that's grandparents' house, you know. But yeah, the one I grew up knowing, they literally made a bunch of renovations to it. They added a conservatory. They had a conservatory, which I think is just basically a sunroom. I think. It's like a chill out room. They just added a conservatory, and then they were like, "Okay, we'll move. We want to move into a bungalow because, to be fair, the stairs in that house were quite steep." So yeah, they were like, "We want to move into a bungalow. 1 floor, no stairs." They ended up moving into a house with a set of stairs. It looks like a bungalow, but it had stairs in it. It was kind of a bungalow, but not really. So yeah, why? And then they've had a bunch of renovations added onto this house. They've extended out the kitchen and the back room, and it's just why? And then they're thinking about moving again, and they're trying to move again, and it's why? Why not just find a actual proper bungalow in the first place? Usually either me and my sister, me and my dad, will have this conversation every so often with my grandparents, and it's why not just move into a regular bungalow in the first place instead of moving into this house and then wanting to move again 5 years later. And it's and they were I don't know, basically from what I remember, their response is I don't know. Their choices confuse me, because also it's okay, you can just not use the upstairs, right? Thing is, their room is upstairs though, and the thing is, they have a spare room downstairs. They have a spare bedroom downstairs that my sister will stay in, whenever she comes round to stay over. And it's just why our grandparents stayed in the room upstairs when they could have just had the room downstairs, and then just had my sister in the big bedroom, and had me in the small bedroom. Huh? My grandparents make no fucking sense. I love them though. I'm just typing in random things. What would conservatory? This is just gonna be. I don't know. What's the meaning of a conservatory? A room with glass walls and a glass roof, usually connected to a house used for growing plants. A room with glass walls and a glass roof, usually connected to a house used for growing plants or for relaxing in. So yeah, that's what a conservatory is. So yeah, my grandparents confuse me a whole lot, but I love them. So, oh, butter is gonna be like mayonnaise, like ketchup. I didn't spell the mayo right there. No, it's two N's, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, butter, mayonnaise, ketchup. Maybe like honey. Is it gonna be like condiments? Okay. It's gonna be like water. Okay, syrup. Maple. Like maple syrup. I want to type in brown sauce. Like, you have not lived until you have tried brown sauce. The closest, like, you have not lived if you have not had brown sauce. This is probably a very, that's not how you spell barbecue. This is gonna be like a very British thing. But I think barbecue had a Q in it. But basically, over here in the UK, I don't know if this company is like very popular, like in different countries. I assume they are, just not for brown sauce. But over here we have a company called HP, right? And HP makes the majority of like ketchup and like several other sauces. They make mayonnaise, but there is another company that also makes mayonnaise that is like just as popular, or like probably a bit more popular than like HP mayo. Yeah, they're probably the other company. I cannot remember what the other company is. It's like Domio. No, it's not Domio. They make pasta sauces. What's the other company that makes mayonnaise in the UK? Mayo. Hellmann's. It's Hellmann's. They make the majority. They make a lot of mayo. I know Hellmann's for their mayo, right? So most people will go to Hellmann's, will go buy Hellmann's mayo, but for like pretty much every other sauce, you're probably getting it off. You're most likely getting it off HP. Like HP and Hellmann's, biggest like condiment people, biggest condiment companies, right? What was it? Oh yeah, brown sauce. Now brown sauce, everyone knows it as like brown sauce, right? No one calls it by like its like actual name. Does it actually have a name? The most similar thing I can like attribute it to is like it's similar to like barbecue sauce, but we call barbecue sauce. But it's kind of similar to barbecue sauce, but like with brown sauce, you can pretty much have it with like anything, and then like people will be like, you know what, fuck yeah, you can have it like with your bacon. Most people like put it with like bacon, like eggs or like chips, like fries, you know. I'm gonna search a brown sauce, see if it actually has a name. It's just called brown sauce. It's just called brown sauce. It doesn't have an actual name. So yeah. You mainly use it with like bacon, sausages. Sometimes you put it on beans and toast as well, which is fucking gorgeous. Brown sauce, I love brown sauce. So, according to Wikipedia, this is from Wikipedia, brown sauce is a condiment that is normally dark brown in colour, hence the name. Its taste is either tart or sweet with a peppery note similar to that of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. I can never confirm or deny that because I have never had Worcestershire sauce. The shire part of that word is throwing me off entirely. Let's see. So the main ingredients in it are tomatoes, molasses, dates, apples, tamarind, spices, and vinegar. Brown sauce is a condiment commonly served with food in the UK and Ireland. Normally brown, and then that's the taste. Brown sauce is typically eaten with meals such as meat pies, full English breakfasts, bacon sandwiches, and chips. A combination of malt vinegar or water and brown sauce is known as simply as sauce or chippy sauce. Is popular on fish and chips in Edinburgh. Oh, I did not know that. Let me see. So common brands, HP, like I've said. Branston Rich and Fruity, A1 sauce, and Daddy's. Yeah, fuck's sake. I've said this before on stream, but my fucking footrest is like kind of broken. And I accidentally put like too much money on like one side of it, so yeah, I fixed that. Most supermarket chains in the UK and Ireland also stock their own brand of brown sauce. Yeah. A steak sauce is a similar product in the US, apparently. I compared it to barbecue sauce, but apparently that's not right. But yeah, what the fuck is steak sauce? It's a tangy sauce commonly served as a condiment for beef in the US. Two of its major producers are British companies, and the sauce is similar to the brown sauce of British cuisine. Oh? A1 is a popular person. Also Heinz. Does Heinz do brown sauce? I know they do ketchup. Heinz is like your ketchup person. I was thinking of the wrong company actually when I said about HP about doing mayonnaise. I actually don't know if HP does mayonnaise and like ketchup. HP is your brown sauce person. Heinz was the ones I was thinking of when I was saying that they do ketchup and like they also do mayonnaise, but like, it's not as popular as Hellmann's. What else does Heinz sell other than like ketchup? Other than like ketchup, beans, and mayo, and like brown sauce. So ketchup, beans, pasta sauces, soups. Oh yeah, they sell soup. Forgot about that. Why am I talking about condiments? The place that oh yeah, because condiments. Yeah, we just wanted to spiral talking about condiments. I love that about being a Twitch streamer. You can just go on such fucking spirals. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And why is Sage asking me where I specifically live? I'm just gonna say England. Because none of my online friends know specifically like where I live. Like even when like fun fact, so Jem was the one that sent me this FIFA microphone, right? I didn't tell Jem where I lived. So Jem had to send it to Ollie, and then Ollie was the one who gave me it. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I'm being intentionally difficult with Sage asking me where I live. Okay. Sauce, butter, mayonnaise, honey, syrup, and ketchup. What are beans? Oh, like soup. Tomato. It's gonna be like tomato. Tomato's up there. What about potato? Like grass. lettuce, cabbage. Okay, how about we've done leaf, haven't we? Have we done leaf? We haven't done leaf. Okay, we haven't done leaf. We didn't do eat leaf either. Okay, what is it? What's it? We're trying to. Me trying to reply to Sage and Celebrate's close. Reply to Sage. Reply to Sage and then and then playlist is a pain. My brain is not ready right now. Just a second, chat. Just a second, chat. Okay, celery. What other fruit is there? Like veg. Anchovies. Avocado. Words. Think. Pear. Apple. Banana. We did orange earlier, didn't we? Words. Think of words. Think of things. Think of things. Probably be a streamer, please. Come on, brain, be so smart. Come on, brain, think of things. I can do assignments, but I can't think of a fruit and veg. Honestly, that is such a uni student thing to do. That is such a uni student thing to do, though. Basil, spice stuff. Basil. Spinach. Cherry. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of at all? No. I mean, I'm not thinking of chili. Look, it might as well go in there. Peppers. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. Oh my god. I probably won't stream for much longer. I'll probably go like just after the ad, and then I probably won't stream for much longer after the ad. So yeah, basil, and then I don't fucking know. My brain is fried. My brain is fried. If I just go, that is how fried my brain is. Yeah, that is how fried my brain is. And why is he trying to get me to join their Life 360? Bro, I can't be asked trying Life 360. I can't be asked trying Life 360. Jesus. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Be so smart. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. Be so smart. Come on, brain. Okay. Think. Stuff that grows. This is hard for me. Yeah, these long pauses are because I can't think of shit and I don't have the energy to be entertaining. And I'm also replying to Sage and Ramble in the group chat. So, yeah. What? Okay, think of things that grow in Stardew Valley. Coffee beans, tea leaves, cranberries, berries, strawberries, move to straw. You can get milk from cows, you can get eggs, wool, chicken maybe it's like meat. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Be so smart. I might probably only play a few more games actually if it's like my brain's not braining right now. What was I? Leek. Also leek. Forageables. You can get forageable flowers, which I've already done flower, I think. Cranberries, strawberries, blueberries. Have I done anchovies? I think I've done anchovies, haven't I? Yeah, I've done anchovies. What's the one in Stardew? The green, like, triangle thing. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let us think. We need yams for the community center. Okay. I might only play 1 or 2 more games after this because my brain is fried and we've played... this game has taken us 25 minutes. So, yeah. Hints, please. What the fuck is tarragon? I was never gonna get that. I might as well say like tangerine. What the fuck is tarragon? I'm sorry. This is rigged. What the fuck is tarragon? It's fucking called estragon. It's estragon or it's fucking estragon, not estrogen. Not estrogen. Not estrogen, it's estragon with an A. Like that. That's how it's spelled. Not that. What the? Why? Why? What? Huh? I might as well just look up herbs and then Just name of the list of those. What? Give me herbs. No, oregano. Or is that oregano? Yeah, oregano. Oregano's pretty close. So yeah, it's stuff like that. It's gonna be fucking sage. Sage is 45. It would have been so funny if it was sage because I would have just like sent that to sage. Rosemary. Thyme. Is it fucking thyme? It's fucking thyme. Okay, kill me. Kill me now. I was never gonna get that by myself. What? I swear to God. Like, Jesus Christ. And the ad is maybe starting in 5 minutes. I think I'll play a couple, 1 or 2 more rounds. So yeah. Let's see. Work from home. Office. Drive. Pay money. Ticket. I'm just gonna. We're still in that. We're still in. Oh wait, we're still in that. I was gonna say we're still in that phase of just kind of like guessing. But like now it's kind of like we kind of have a basis to go on. I mean, I'm still getting to know the colors because, like, why not? Oh, tie, bow tie. Okay, bow tie's not there, but tie and bow. Okay, ribbon. Shoes. Hair, bobble, hair tie. That's what we call hair ties over here. Bubbles. And then. Wrap. What are bows made out of? Like, maybe I just go fabric. Maybe like turban, hijab. No. Okay. Jacket maybe. If I just try and go with like kind of more specific, like clothes, but there's a reason that like these stuff are like, you know, the top 4, you know, tie, bow, wrap, button. Let me think. Thread maybe. Okay, thread's up there. Okay, so maybe like crochet. Knit. We did do sew, didn't we? Yeah, sew's not that high up there. Fix, mend. We need a needle. We need to put the thread through the eye of the needle. Let me think. Tie, needle, bow, wrap, button, crochet, thread, and fix. Maybe like a sewing machine, or you can make a blanket with crochet, like a cardigan. Maybe it's like wool. What else could it be? Okay, I'm gonna quick cheesy hint. What? Wire. I'm sorry. Is it gonna be like underwear? Like a wire bra? But why wire? Why? Huh? It's gonna be made out of metal. I'm confused. Why? There's stuff in the notes. Rope, wire, tie, metal, needle, knot, bow, wrap, button, crochet, thread, and fix. Like a rope bridge. I swear, the fuck it's rope bridge. It's not rope bridge. Okay. What are types of fabric? Like denim, jeans. I don't fucking know. I don't know shit about fabric. There's like silk, isn't there? And the ad is starting soon, by the way. Rope, wire, tie, metal, needle, knot, bow, wrap, button, crochet, cut, thread, and fix. If I do like scissors, knife maybe. How is it suddenly like kind of pivoted? I'm confused. Rope and wire. I don't even know where to like go from here. I'm gonna look up types of fabric. Cause I don't fucking know. Lists of fabric. Okay. Lace. It's not gonna be too much of a complicated word. Cloth, nylon, card. Okay. Burlap. I forgot that was a fucking thing. Maybe it's like a backpack. Back front. Maybe it's like mannequin. I fucking use my mannequin. There we go. Side, top, and then bottom. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I forgot chiffon. It was a thing, and like chino as well. I work in retail. I should really know a little bit. And then like corduroy. That's not how you spell corduroy. That's not how you spell corduroy. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired. You can tell I'm tired. Okay, what could it be though? What could it be? Rope, wire, tie, cord, bottom, metal, front, needle, knot. I'm still on the types of fabric though. Okay, give me another hint. Hanger. Like, okay, display you. No, that's not how you spell display. Hanger. What could it be? What could it be? Like tags, like security tags? I don't fucking know. What? Pull? What the fuck? I did just did tags, didn't I? Yeah. What? Like stitching? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Bag maybe? I'm confused as fuck. Plastic, paper. Yeah, I'm very confused. Very, very confused. Hanger. I've got 4 hints. Attach. Look above the head. I've got 4 hints and I still have no idea what to do for this one. I'm confused. Pull, hanger, attach rope, wire, tie, cord, push, bottom, metal. What? I'm so confused. I'm just gonna give up because I have no idea. It was hook. What the fuck? Okay, we're probably gonna do probably one more game, depending on how long it is. Depending on how long it is, we'll do like 1 or 2 more games. I am tired as fuck. Okay, I know you don't want to hear that after the ad, but yeah, I am tired as fuck. I need a drink. Yeah, yada. So yeah, ooh, Poppy's up there. Rainbow. Thank you, Contexto gods, for blessing me with this. I will be complaining about this surely in like 10 minutes. But like for now at least, not complaining about this. Okay. Can I do colour? Crayon. Okay, let's see. Sky, cloud, water. Yeah, we're just doing random things at the moment. Pen, computer, picture, photograph. Let's do some random let's do some random like flowers, because Poppy is our highest. Funnily enough, Poppy is our highest orange word and our highest flower. So yeah, unless it's like random other colours will be. I didn't like magenta. We've never done a magenta before. Okay, rainbow, pink, blue, purple. Bisexual? The bisexual flag? Okay, no. Okay. Pink, blue, purple, rainbow. Maybe mixture, like you mix colours. Maybe like paints. Acrylic. That's not how you spell acrylic, is it not? Acrylic. That is how you spell acrylic. Okay. Yeah, oil paint, there's water based paint that was done. That was done in water. Maybe like can I just type a word normally? Please. Is it gonna be like a plant? Probably chrysanthemum. That is not how you spell it. I always struggle spelling chrysanthemum. And I always feel weird that I'm accidentally gonna stop streaming, because basically my chat box in OBS is right above like the controls, so the buttons for when I stop streaming and stop recording, right? So whenever I click on the word in the message box and I click it and then I go to change it to the correct word, I always am scared that I'm gonna accidentally click the wrong thing and then accidentally stop streaming. So yeah. So that's yeah. So yeah. Book, library. Maybe like matte paint. Dandelion. Rose. Okay, rose is up there. Rose bush. Tree. Oh, tree. Sapling. Maybe like redwood. Wood. Oak. Leaf. And then leaves. Leave. Like bow and then rain. House. Door. We're just gonna do some random words. What is this word? What did pink, blue, and purple have in common other than the bisexual flag? What? light, vibrant, dark, sun, draw, sketch, brush, paintbrush, hair, dye. I'm getting nowhere with this. Huh? Pelican. Bird. Excuse me. Oh. What? And that's seagull, not seagull. Maybe pigeon. I have a stuffed nose. I hate it. Light bird. Like flight. Is it gonna be like a penguin? It's gonna be a fucking parrot, isn't it? Like macaw. That's a type of parrot. Like a blue jay. That's nice. But blue jay. Blue jay. You know, blue tip. Can I not? Can I not? Is tip not a word? Because it's a type of bird. It's nice. Words. Spell. It's hard. Yeah. Tired. Okay, it's time for a type of parrot. Bird, parrot, pelican, penguin, macaw, rainbow, seagull, pink, gold, blue, purple, pigeon, tree. How did we get from colours to birds? Excuse me? Huh? Now I'm gonna look up types of birds because I don't know a lot of bird types. Types of birds. Actually, no. Types of parrots. Because we typed in macaw, and that was pretty like high up. So yeah. Okay, it's not gonna be a type of. I spelled that wrong, but I don't care. Okay, types of birds. Not the types of parrots. Types of birds. I need to sneeze. Bless me. It's gonna be owl. Toucan, hummingbird. How did we get from colours to birds? Did I spell that wrong? Finch, falcon, crow, woodpecker. Bless me again. Jesus. Sparrow, I definitely need to end stream after this game because oh my god. Swallow, ostrich, heron, bird. It's gonna be like a flamingo. It was flamingo. Okay, I need to end stream. I desperately need to blow my nose, and I'm tired, and that is affecting how my brain is braining right now. So yeah, I shall see you guys. That is the wrong screen. I shall see you guys on Sunday for hopefully some Rusty Lake. I don't know which one yet. Maybe the White Door, maybe Hotel. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I desperately need to like sneeze. So yeah, I'm gonna go right out to Who's live? Let's see. I'm gonna go right out to Trunk the Shiny, who's playing a bit of Final Fantasy. Oh no, wait. Trunk just ended stream. Literally right as I said we're gonna go right out to him, he stopped streaming. Great. Okay. Who's live? Who is live? Who do I wanna raid out to? Who is live? Who is live? Let's see. You know what? Let's not raid out. I desperately need to just go blow my nose. So yeah, we won't raid out today. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. And yeah, I shall see you guys on Sunday for more Rusty Lake. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know which game I'm gonna play through yet. But yeah, we'll see. As always, my other socials are in the Twitch commands, about me section, and the description on YouTube if you are watching over there. And yeah, I shall see you guys hopefully on Sunday. Bye guys. Bye.